Hey guys, SuperCookieBrothers here. Have you ever wanted to make some nice abstract Photoshop backgrounds, but don't know how? Well, today I'm going to show you how to make some simple, but very effective backgrounds. First off, you want to open up a new document in Photoshop. I've started with the default 1920 by 1080. Just going to press OK. These options are entirely optional, and you can change them to whatever you like. But first off, I'm going to change my background layer to black. This allows for the colors to come out better later on. Then you want to make a new layer. Now this is the part where you can just let yourself go. You can use brushes or pen tool, but the real tricks come later on. So I'm just going to get a small brush, probably take that around down to, let's say, 14. Then I'm going to change the opacity down to 25. It's actually quite simple. Then you can choose whatever color your heart desires. I'm going to go with maybe a gold. So, just have to find the right color. Then all you need to do is like make some lines, anything. You can use shapes even. It's whatever your heart desires. Then gonna put maybe a C. Let's see how this turns out. The way I use the variety effects is probably the way most people use them. You just have to, it's just trial and error. Then you go filter, blur. I'm gonna go with maybe a radial blur. I'm gonna change it to zoom right up to 100 and try to estimate where my text is. Then we're gonna go the best quality. Different colors or a mixture of colors can make a variety of good effects, or even using different effects other than blur. As you can see, this is very light, so I'm gonna have to go back and maybe even go over it and change the opacity. You don't have to go over everything, because otherwise it'll look like it's at the same distance. But I really want to go over this text because I want it to stand out. Filter, blur, radial. Now I have to really try and find this text. Let's see it this time. See how it's like pretty much like a motion blur is going right across here, and then see, you can do nearly anything. And then maybe I want to make a new one and go, I'll call this abstract backgrounds 3. Go. This time I might want to go with a dark purple. Probably even a violet, if I can. Then add a new layer. Then add colors. So this time maybe a blue, no. Maybe a gold. Go brush. Turn that up to like 1775. And then I just start drawing. this one may give it a whole completely different effect. And then maybe I'll even get another color after that stops drawing. Maybe orange. Make this a bit larger. And go over here. Because you'll see why later on. Filter. This time I want to go radial again. Except I want to change it to spin. And maybe move it over here. It's not that hard to make something that's unique, and it really is just up to experimentation. See, this is like a sun, but it's very light, and you can really look. If you take off the background, you can see how it's barely there. You can change the background color to whatever suits you. And some I've created earlier have come out quite unique, using this blur and just a variety of colors and a radial. So be experimental and try something different. Don't have to just use different kinds of blurs. Try different brushes and different strokes.